In a serene town on the outskirts of Seattle, where the rain softly dances upon weathered rooftops, a woman rises each morning to the cadence of perseverance. Her name is Sarah Miller, 35, a single mother, a survivor, and a spirit who has endured tempests that many would never dare to mention. Yet, there was a time when Sarah was not solitary. Once upon a time, she was part of a family, until a hidden truth unraveled their world. A devotion she pursued with every fiber of her being. A child she welcomed into this world, born from that profound love. And a father once her champion who abandoned her the instant she embraced a life he could not comprehend. "You are not my daughter," he had declared. Words that fractured not only a connection, but also the very essence of Sarah's being. Now, more than a decade later, Sarah's narrative transcends the anguish of rejection. It embodies the subtle bravery required to reconstruct her life from the ground up, to nurture her son Oliver in a world that provided scant assistance, and to cling to a hope that one day, forgiveness may yet return to her doorstep. What unfolds when the past arrives, quite literally seeking an opportunity for redemption? If you have ever experienced pain from someone dear to you, if you have ever faced the dilemma of choosing between honesty and acceptance, then Sarah's journey will resonate deeply with you. Remain by our side, for what unfolds next might transform your perspective on family, love, and the essence of forgiveness. Introducing Sarah Miller, a determined 35-year-old single mother residing in a charming town on the outskirts of Seattle. Her narrative unfolds as a testament to resilience forged in the crucible of hardship, a shared bond that unites us all as a family. Once upon a time, Sarah's life was not marked by solitude. Once, she was intricately interlaced within the tapestry of a family. Yet, many years prior, a hidden truth dismantled it all. When her father, a figure of admiration and deep affection, turned away from her due to the child she decided to bring into the world out of love, a revelation that fractured their connection. This pivotal moment transformed everything for Sarah. A poignant reminder of the delicate balance between the love we yearn for and the heartache that often accompanies familial bonds. As we explore Sarah's journey, we encounter a realm where the desire for acceptance clashes with the harsh truth of rejection. Her struggle resonates deeply, reflecting a shared reality about family where the promise of unconditional love often wavers. At the crossroads of loss and hope, Sarah embodies a blend of unwavering courage and subtle vulnerability. What lies ahead for Sarah? In what ways does she maneuver through the intricate landscape of forgiveness and the possibility of second chances? Let us discover the truth. As we explore Sarah's narrative, we uncover the depths of her yearning for something so essential, a bond of family. Only moments ago, we caught sight of the spark igniting this deep longing, the rejection from her father. Now, envision shouldering the burden of that rejection, not for a fleeting year or two, but for more than 10 long years. The effect is both intense and lasting. For Sarah, each family gathering she missed resonated with the harsh echoes of her father's words, a poignant reminder of love unexpressed and understanding forever out of reach. Yet, beneath the pain, a resilient hope endures, a belief held by many in the universal truth that family serves as a sanctuary for love, regardless of its imperfections. Sarah's narrative strikes a profound chord, reflecting our universal desire for understanding and acceptance from those we hold dear. Her journey beckons us to ponder, how frequently do we overlook the profound connections that unite us? In what ways could our families flourish if we extended our hands just a bit further? If we tuned our ears to hear a little more intently? Pause for a moment, for the essence of Sarah's struggle against her father's unyielding position is on the verge of revealing itself. What unfolds next? Let us delve into the intricacies of their familial rift. We have just witnessed the profound yearning Sarah felt for a bond with her family. And now, let us return to that crucial moment that transformed everything. From the moment Sarah encountered Eduardo Martinez, she sensed a vibrant current of fate coursing through her veins. It was a love that not only sparked beneath the celestial canopy, it radiated with intensity even when the harsh light of examination broke through. Yet, The instant she decided to intertwine her existence with Eduardo's was the very moment her world began to transform. Sarah's bond with Eduardo, a man defined by his steadfast integrity and boundless compassion, transcended mere rebellion. It was a profound revelation of her innermost feelings. Her family, deeply rooted in tradition and expectation, deemed this connection unacceptable not due to Eduardo's lack of merit, but because it charted a course they had never imagined for her. Amidst the intricate tapestry of familial expectations, Sarah felt ensnared. Her blossoming love and the ensuing pregnancy were secrets she guarded fiercely, too delicate to reveal. Nevertheless, secrets possess a peculiar tendency to reveal themselves in due time. Upon the revelation of her secret that she was expecting a child with the man her family deemed unacceptable, her father, steadfast in his own beliefs of honor and tradition, found himself unable to comprehend this unexpected turn in their story. In his eyes, Sarah had strayed from the narrative that had been crafted for her daughter in that instant. One conversation divided Sarah's existence into two distinct paths. Her father's face, once a fortress of strength and affection, transformed, becoming obscured by an unyielding barrier of disappointment and disapproval. "You are no daughter of mine," he had declared, his voice laden with an irrevocable finality, leaving Sarah in a state of solitude, grappling with the profound betrayal that surged from the depths of her unfulfilled hopes. It is difficult to grasp how love, so innocent and hopeful, might untangle the intricate fabric of acceptance. As Sarah pondered this moment, a question lingered in her mind. Is it possible for love to be genuine if it comes with conditions? What sort of love critiques rather than accepts? What lies ahead? Join us as we explore how Sarah traverses the challenging landscape following this painful family rift, embarking on a quest filled with resilience and the redefinition of family and acceptance. In the wake of her father's rejection, Sarah found her world in ruins, struggling under the heavy burden of raising Oliver by herself. In the hushed recesses of her modest apartment, the reverberations of her father's words remained poignant, reminders of a love unexpressed. The challenge was formidable, akin to ascending a peak where the top remains elusive. With each dawn, she faced the daunting task of crafting a fresh existence for herself and her son, Oliver, in the wake of the family she had once held dear. The once vibrant dreams she cherished now appeared as mere shadows on a wall, yet her determination remained unshaken. Even as her family distanced themselves, she discovered comfort in the most unlikely of places. Strangers, perceiving her subtle strength and unwavering spirit, extended small gestures of kindness that transformed into significant markers along her path. A neighbor delivering a warm meal, a smile exchanged with a passerby, or a word of encouragement from a thoughtful cashier turned fleeting moments of despair into shining glimpses of hope. These fleeting connections wove themselves into the fabric of her life, filling the void left by absent familial ties, creating a tapestry of compassion that enveloped her during moments of vulnerability. Each day required her to embrace her reality, anew a solitary mother pushing forward, devoid of the reassuring safety net of family. She discovered the joy of honoring the little triumphs, such as Oliver's inaugural steps or a productive day at the office. Every victory stood as a testament to her unwavering spirit, a guiding light that brightened the way ahead. In the midst of heartache, Sarah unearthed a profound resilience within, awakening to the truth that her potential extended far beyond her previous imaginings. Their connection with Oliver deepened, the sound of their laughter echoing through the warm embrace of their home, a testament to the strength they found together. Her narrative prompts reflection. How frequently do we discover resilience in unforeseen circumstances? Sarah's journey serves as a poignant reminder that family transcends mere bloodlines. It encompasses those who embrace us with open hearts. As Sarah welcomed her new reality, she unearthed a deep truth: genuine family goes beyond mere blood ties. It is constructed upon the foundations of love, acceptance, and the tapestry of shared experiences. What lies ahead for Sarah as she traverses the delicate intersection of her past and present? In the unfolding narrative of her journey, the next chapter beckons as an unforeseen guest arrives at her threshold, presenting an opportunity for mending and renewal. Sarah had become familiar with the soothing sound of silence that enveloped her home, the gentle cadence of life shared with her son Oliver, punctuated only by the soft whisper of the wind outside their quaint townhouse near Seattle. Yet today, the stillness was shattered by an unforeseen rap upon the door. We just witnessed Sarah's remarkable journey of rebuilding her life, marked by an unwavering strength and resilience. Each setback unfolded like a crescendo, revealing a torrent of emotions she had long kept hidden. As she turned the knob and pushed the door ajar, a wave of nostalgia washed over her. For there, in the threshold, stood her father, Robert, a vivid reminder of days gone by. Time appeared to have dulled the harsh contours of his visage. His formerly proud demeanor now radiated a blend of vulnerability and resolve. Robert's presence was a revelation, a testament to the years that had etched their marks upon him and the bond that had once flourished, now frayed and fragile. Within his gaze lingered an unspoken request, a yearning for salvation and intimacy. With a tremulous breath, Robert recounted his odyssey toward comprehension, the lingering regrets that shadowed him, and his fervent desire to repair what had been fractured. This heartfelt endeavor to reestablish a connection unleashed a torrent of memories upon Sarah. Recollections of blissful family reunions intertwined with the sharp sting of abandonment. And now, there stood Robert, the very architect of her sorrow, extending a gesture of peace. The awareness of his transformed identity awakened a deep-seated emotion within her, whispers of a yearning for kinship and a flicker of hope for a reconciliation she had never allowed herself to imagine. Sarah wrestled with emotions she had long concealed beneath the surface. Had the moment passed to reshape their narrative? Might reconciliation provide the comfort she longed for? As she stood at the threshold, a tumult of thoughts clashed within her, ensnared between the weight of past sorrows and the allure of future possibilities. In this brief yet deeply resonant moment, Robert's unwavering determination in confronting his own frailties tested the very defenses that Sarah had meticulously constructed throughout her life. Yet, what might unfold thereafter? Might this signify the initial stride toward mending a divide forged from misinterpretation and sorrow? Join us as we accompany Sarah and Robert on this meaningful path toward mending their family ties. As Sarah and Robert sit facing one another, a profound silence envelops the space, thick with the weight of years spent harboring unspoken feelings. Robert, with eyes that bear the weight of time and remorse, takes the initiative to speak first. His voice, once commanding and definitive, now carries a hint of fragility. "I was mistaken, Sarah," he confesses, his voice wavering with emotion. "I pushed you away when you needed support. I couldn't see past my own expectations." The words linger, and Sarah senses a fissure in the fortress she had constructed over the years. Once, her father had turned away with such ease. Now, he extends his hand, his eyes filled with sincerity. With a deep breath, Sarah unlocks the floodgates she had tightly sealed since that agonizing day. "I felt abandoned, Dad, and angry," she admits, her voice quivering with emotion. "I found myself at a loss for words, struggling to convey the depth of my feelings, to articulate that it felt undeniably right, even in the absence of your approval." In this moment of raw sincerity, the air thickens with an unvoiced vow of comprehension, a connection starting to take shape between them. In their ongoing exchange of unfiltered emotions, recognizing the hurt they have both experienced and caused, a transformation begins, a delicate seed of understanding nestled in the fertile ground of collective sorrow and yearning. Robert listens with deep sincerity, nodding thoughtfully, and now and then brushing away tears that escape his eyes. In his daughter's face, he perceives reflections of his own youthful defiance, the idealism he once held dear but has since allowed to fade into memory. Sarah, as well, absorbs her father's narrative of hardship, his pride now reshaped into a deep sense of remorse. She perceives the individual beneath the father, the man molded by his own anxieties and misapprehensions. Both come to realize that their suffering was not unilateral, that the anguish originated from a well-intentioned but misdirected affection. Their conversation, still in its infancy, transcends mere tears and apologies. It represents a revival of potential, a fleeting look at a skyline brimming with the promise of restoration. At last, they gaze upon one another not as foes, but as kin navigating the complexities of their flaws. This collective fragility serves as a soothing remedy for past wounds, a cautious beginning to a fresh chapter in their stories. What follows next? In what ways will these collective musings influence the trajectory of their family's future? Let us delve into the transformative essence of forgiveness and the art of communication, the initial steps taken by Sarah and her father, Robert, toward understanding one another and embarking on their healing journey have just unfolded before us. Now, let us explore the profound insights we can glean from their narrative. Forgiveness is a challenging endeavor, particularly when it requires unearthing scars that have remained hidden for so long. Sarah and Robert's encounter serves as a poignant reminder that forgiveness is not merely an act of granting another the opportunity to rebuild, but also a profound release from the heavy chains of past hurt. Throughout this journey, the art of communication reveals itself as a formidable instrument. For years, Sarah and Robert let silence weave a barrier between them, each ensnared in their own assumptions and unvoiced feelings. Yet, through the act of speaking and crucially listening, they commenced the process of breaking down the barriers that had once appeared unyielding. Engaging in open dialogue demands a certain level of vulnerability, the readiness to share one's genuine emotions and the bravery to embrace the truths of another without passing judgment. In the depths of vulnerability, empathy finds its roots. In stepping into one another's shoes, Sarah and Robert discovered a common ground, a collective yearning for reconnection and a mutual acknowledgement of their personal struggles. This narrative underscores the significant influence of empathy in closing gaps between people. It reveals that by recognizing our common humanity, we not only repair relationships but also strengthen them against potential strife ahead. One must ponder how many among us cling to old grievances, believing that the divide is insurmountable. Maybe we should consider what minor action we could embrace on the journey to forgiveness. Perhaps it is a dialogue poised on the brink of emergence, a missive yet to find its form, or merely a transformation in how we perceive the world. In the unfolding narrative of Sarah and Robert, we discover that healing transcends a mere destination. It is an ongoing voyage of cultivating understanding and trust. What lies ahead? Let us explore how we might integrate these invaluable insights into our family interactions, inspiring each of us to embrace that bold leap forward, even in the face of difficulty. As Sarah and Robert came to realize, the profound impact of forgiveness and honest conversation has the potential to reshape relationships entirely. Let us pause for a moment to delve into the depths of our own family dynamics and engage in some introspective reflection. Have you ever encountered a moment when pride, misunderstanding, or fear held you back from connecting with a family member? Perhaps an unresolved conflict lingers, casting a shadow over treasured memories. The connections within a family, while occasionally tested, weave together a rich fabric of shared experiences and memories, encompassing both the joyful and the difficult. It is the act of extending a hand, even in the face of challenges, that fortifies these connections. A modest act, a ring on the phone, or a sincere dialogue may serve as the initial stride toward mending and restoration. Reflect on this. What actions might you take today to connect more deeply with someone you cherish? Keep in mind, the opportunity to embrace your feelings is always within reach. The journey may be fraught with challenges, yet, as demonstrated by Sarah and Robert, the treasures of rekindling bonds with those we cherish can be deeply transformative and impactful. What lies ahead for Sarah and Robert as they set forth on their path to completeness? Let us uncover the truth. As we accompany Sarah and Robert on their journey, we witness the gap that once appeared unbridgeable gradually closing. thanks to their mutual bravery in lowering their defenses. Once the embodiment of disapproval, Sarah's father, Robert, now serves as a powerful symbol of transformation and the potential for redemption. Their journey commenced with the tentative creak of a door, stirred by Robert's knock, a sound imbued with vulnerability, yearning for the soothing touch of forgiveness. Gradually, the scars of the past have begun to mend, intertwined with fresh experiences and a deepening sense of empathy. As they embark on a journey to redefine the essence of family, Sarah, Robert, and young Oliver are weaving a fresh narrative for their shared future, a story where love and acceptance transform the wounds of yesterday. This unfolding relationship carves a path toward a revitalized bond, infused with the promise of forgiveness and a commitment to cherish the connections that unite. A new chapter unfolds, characterized by careful yet unwavering strides toward unity. Crafting a fresh narrative of kinship, they show us that even broken connections can be restored. What awaits on this uncharted journey? Let us persist in accompanying them on their journey to uncover what lies ahead. As we have just witnessed, the journey of Sarah and Robert from estrangement to understanding serves as a poignant reminder that even the most profound divides can mend with the passage of time, patience, and love. Family transcends mere snapshots of perfection. It embodies the relentless struggle to support one another through every challenge life presents. Pause for a moment today and make that connection. Is there a member of your family with whom you've drifted apart? Someone who would benefit from hearing your voice again? Life passes swiftly, and chances for mending relationships are not everlasting. Keep in mind, the opportunity to restore what has been shattered is always within reach. Though it may present challenges, brimming with vulnerabilities and fears, it is precisely during these delicate moments that authentic strength is crafted. The delight found in renewed connections surpasses the anguish of previous disputes, provided we allow ourselves to embrace the potential for healing. When was the last occasion you exchanged a smile with a distant loved one, or conveyed the depth of your feelings for them? Allow this day to be the moment you reach out, send that heartfelt message, and fully embrace the profound strength of familial love. Ultimately, the pursuit of love and the bonds of family demand every ounce of dedication. Embrace that bold leap toward connection at this very moment. What lies ahead on your path? Let us uncover the truth.